Alright guys, so before I start the video, let's keep a reminder to like, share, subscribe, and comment. We're trying to get that 500 subscribers. That way I could do the giveaway. And, it'll be three phone cases for your S25 Ultra. So there'll be three winners for the S25 Ultra. The cases are from Crave. They're going to be free of charge. I'll pay for the delivery as long as you are in the United States or continental United States, right? And you'll be two from the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Again, you'll be free of charge as long as you're in the continental United States, right? And there'll be five winners, three for the S25 Ultra, two for the iPhone 16 Pro Max. And, let's make it 500 subscribers. That's all I'm asking for, 500 subscribers. We're almost halfway through. So let's keep it up. It's like, share, comment, subscribe. That's all we need. Mainly subscribe. That way we could get to 500. And, we get more sponsors out here. And they bring more stuff. And I give it to you guys, right? So as long as we could get more sponsors. And I don't have to return anything, right? I'm willing to give it back to the community, right? So like, comment, share, subscribe. That's all you gotta do. All right, guys? So without further ado, here goes the video. Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Omar. And like I had said a couple videos ago, I will talk about the Apple MagSafe battery pack, all right? Now, I will tell you this right now. This is an awesome little battery pack. Yeah, it has, 1,430, I believe it is. 1,460 milliamp, right? That's like a third of what your full battery will be, especially for an iPhone 16 Pro Max. But here's the thing. This little thing right here charges, okay, so if you go from 0 to 100, it will give you a 30% charge. But that's not what this thing's all about, all right? So from my testings, put this thing on. I like that sound. Also, look at the animations and all right? Bloom. I love that. Anyways, so this thing is more of a battery extender, all right? It's supposed to give you more juice throughout the day. I've did 3 different testings with it, and I got around the same results. The best result I got was 7 hours, okay? What do I mean by 7 hours? This thing kept this phone while in use for 7 hours. Give and take, there was some little break here and there, right? The battery was the whole time with the phone, and it gave me 7 hours of battery life. It extended my battery for 7 hours, okay? And one thing about it is that it did not make the battery hot. It did not make the phone hot or anything. So a regular MagSafe battery pack will heat up. The ones I have for my Anchor, oh man, like they will get hot. My Taurus won't get hot, but it'll get warm depending on how fast it's charging. I got a couple more like UAG. My UAG one will get extremely hot as well. This one stays cold. All right. Now it's not a fast charging like 15 watt, but it does go 7.5 if I'm not mistaken. And so the way it goes, when you go from 100 to 90, it's the phone using its battery. So even though it's connected, the phone is using its battery, right? So it's gonna go from 100 and slowly to 90%. Once it hits 90%, the battery kicks in. And then the battery will keep it from 89 to 91, all right? Averaging at 90. So it'll be 89, then it'll go up to 91, then it'll go down. It'll stay at 90, then it'll go up, then it'll go down. But it will maintain 89 to 91% battery. You're using your phone, you're sending out messages, you're taking pictures, you're watching videos, and it's going to maintain 89 to 91 the whole time. The first two testings I did was for 6 hours. 6 hours here, 6 hours there, right? So it extended my battery for 6 hours, and he kept it at 90% average all the way through for 6 hours. All right. Tell me what other company will do that. Not only that, it will remain cold. It communicates with your phone, telling him, hey, you don't need no more. We got to keep it right here. And then if for whatever reason it gets hot, right? The phone will stop charging. The battery pack will start charging as well. Will stop completely until it gets cool, and then it'll go back up. So that's why I believe that it goes down to 89. It might stop charging, and then you'll go right back up to 91 and maintain it. But I never had an instance where this thing feels hot. Never. All right. And I've been using it. I did 3 real big tests, right? And those 3, I got the same results, which I will be showing you right now. So on my first one, let's see if I can find it. Okay, so on my first one, right here, right there, all of that is the battery pack. So you see, I put the battery right here, right? It's charged overnight, yada yada yada. Well, it charged overnight, 100. Then I fell asleep. When I woke up, I still had 100. I put the battery, and then he maintained it right over to here. And then it was the phone using its battery until it made it to like 90. And then it maintained 90 to 91, 89 to 91, all the way down until it finally gave in, right? No more juice. That was around 9:30 all the way down to 3:30. So 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 6 hours, right? I did another test the next day. Same thing. Right here. I was low. I started charging it. Boom, right here. And then once it was 100, I put the battery pack on. Oops. I put the battery pack on, and then see how it maintained, and then boom, it started going down, and he maintained it all the way down until the very end. All right. On this one, let's see, I want to say somewhere around 11, right? So 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're looking at 7 hours already, because he didn't make it till 6. So we're looking at 7 hours, right? It could have been 8 if he made it at 6. So for 7 hours, he maintained the battery life. And it was going to 89, 90, 91, then back down, and then he kept going like that. But he maintained it, all right? Now, I got one more that I did days later that I did a test on. A couple days later, after using the battery, and then if I could find it somewhere. And this is where I finally took the picture of it and everything, right? Now, let me zoom in right here. So I started at, I want to say 550, right? So let's just go with 6. All right. And I started not at 100%, but when it went down to like 90, 99%. So it went down. So from 99% all the way down, it started going down. Boom. To like 90%, right? From 90%, it kept the battery around there. You can see a little drop, 89, and then it keeps going. There's a little break in between. The battery is still there. The battery is still there, okay? It's still attached to it. There's a little break. It stopped charging, right? And then, boom, it continued. It went down to 90, 89, then 91, and he kept it all the way till the very end. Look how many hours that is. All right. So now here we're looking, let's say 6 a.m. 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. So till 4. So from 6 a.m. to 4. So we got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 hours. It extended my battery life for 10 hours, but different is that I was not active with the phone all 10 hours, okay? There was some break in between, so it extended it a lot more. Sometimes it was on my pocket, it wasn't being used, so it extended that battery. With the other testings, I was using the phone throughout the whole time. And that's why you see right here, activity throughout the whole time for 6 hours, right? Um, Again, activity for the whole time for all 7 hours. On that last one, I was not active throughout the whole time, but I was active enough where I was able to get, you know. So as you can see, I was not active the whole time, but it extended the battery life. So that's what it is. This thing is to extend your battery life. It's really good. I love it. Keeps the phone cool. It protects your battery. So if you want to maintain your phone for more than a year, more than 2 years, maybe you want to keep it for 4 or 5 years, this is one battery pack to go for. All right. And keep in mind, I only been using iPhone for 6 months or 7 months already. 7 months, and so I don't know too much about iPhone and things like that, right? I do know my way around it. But if you want to keep that battery life healthy, this battery pack is the way to go. All right. So you could go on eBay like I did, and I was searching for the battery pack. Keep in mind, there's a lot of clones out there. I was sold a clone at first. But I knew what to look for on these things. I confronted the person. I sent him a message. I'm like, hey, I want my money back. He sent me my money back, and I reordered the battery pack again, and I got the legitimate one. I got the real one this time, and I love it. It works great. It's not a top off battery where you can go from 0 to 100. No, you can only get up to 30% of battery life, but it's an extender because the battery pack will talk to your phone and it will extend its battery life. That's what it is, all right? And keep in mind, look how slim this thing is, all right? I'm using a Banks aramid fiber protector. So this basically what you see for the phone, all right? Look how slim this thing is. It's basically like putting another phone here, right? Let me show you something. All right, very pocketable. Look, you see, you don't have too much. See, I carry my S25 Ultra here and my 16 Pro Max here. You see how pocketable this thing is? You can sit down, boom, like nothing, right? So you come in, take it off, you still have your battery pack on, right? It's not bulky. You could have it on for a long time. It will extend your battery all day long. Tell me who could keep 6 hours, 7 hours, 10 hours of usage on your phone and still be at 90%. You're basically after 6 hours, you're already a quarter of the way in. 10 hours, you're basically halfway through the day. The battery extender, that's what it is for. It extends your battery life. That way you're not worried about, having to recharge or anything. And it's very slim where it's pocketable. Like I showed you right now, it's very pocketable. You are able to walk with this thing, no problem, right? You see, no problem. You're able to walk with it, no problem. No problem, you see? You can't even tell it's there. Well, actually you can't, but it doesn't bother you. Now, I will say one thing though. This battery pack will not work if you have a thick case. Like my UAG Monarch case, does not work with this battery pack. It will not charge it, right? It will connect, charge a little bit, disconnect. It will not. It doesn't work with very thick cases. Keep that in mind. You had to have something with a slimmer profile to it, right? This one's an aramid fiber case. It's basically yes, caseless feel kind of style. It will work perfectly well. No case, you're part of the no case team, works perfectly well. If you want to put a case on it, you need to have something that is slim. Like my UAG Metropolis LT is a slim profile, it works. UAG Monarch Pro does not work. Um, so keep in mind that if you have a rugged case, it will not work. If you have something that's slim case, it will work. And this thing is worth every penny. When I travel with it, I'm using my Phone Rebel 6 Ultra case. It works wonderfully. It's really good, right? The case is thin. It will charge well, everything, and perfect. So keep in mind, just keep a case that is thin, or a thin profile case that is not a rugged case for it. All right. The battery extender is really great. Works wonders. Like I showed you, 10 hours max. It gave me 10 hours of with me not using it, with me using it here and there. 10 hours, 6 hours to 7 hours of me using the phone the whole time. So it extends your battery life. You go to the zoo, you go to a lake or something, you want to take pictures, you know, 5-6 hours of extended battery. What more do you need, right? 5-6 hours extended battery. Depending on what you're doing, that's how it'll be. So yeah. So do I recommend it? If you could find it, go for it. Buy it. It's worth every penny. It will protect your battery. It will extend your phone use throughout the day. It's worth it. All right. So I do recommend it. I got this one for $35, give or take, $35. On eBay. You're not gonna find it on the Apple Store no more. You're not gonna find it anywhere. You might find it third-party retail somewhere out, but $30, $35, give or take a little bit. It's a really good investment if you want to keep your battery life for your iPhone at maximum level throughout the years. Especially if you're someone who keeps your phone 2, 3, 4, 5 years. This thing is a really good investment, right? So just go for it. All right, guys. So look for it. Even though it does use the lightning cable, it charges real quick. This one charges real quick. I turn it in probably an hour. It's already charged. I never timed it, but it's really quick. To my standards, very quick, and it's really cool. It's good. I like it. So I recommend it. If you can find it, go for it. Buy it. If you have an iPhone, buy it because it's really good. All right, guys. So until next time, peace.